So my name is Miguel. I'm originally from Spain, but I live in Switzerland. We have been contributors of Ethereum for a long time, not really actively, but on a passive way. And what we wanted was first, mostly help Ethereum decentralize the staking. Currently, it all depends on creating validators of 32 Ether. So we wanted to make this easier by lowering the barrier of entry, allowing anybody to participate in validators, but at the same time, decentralize the management of the keys. So you don't have one person that have a big control over 32 Ethers, but you have a group of nodes that are able to operate this network. The company that we are working for is Shamir Labs. Shamir Labs is the developer company behind Diva staking, and I'm currently the tech lead of and CEO of the company. What surprised me is that the big amount of people that are here in Istanbul from all over the place. So I think this has been one of the biggest conferences that we have had in the whole year. Yeah, I'm surprised by the big growing of interest in the liquid staking, restaking as well. Yeah, I think Ethereum is like a whiteboard where you can build anything that you want, and you can build any decentralized application. So compared to Bitcoin, right now there is not much innovation happening there. Another conference, another great minds, another great people that are building on top of tools that were already created, using a lot of code that was already open source. So this mentality of sharing, having everything public where others can help and you can help others is what made Ethereum so big. And yeah, I think just the big curiosity to solve challenging problems. I think people want to not just build something that is boring, but they want to build things related to cryptography. So you can see a lot of innovation regarding zero knowledge proofs. Now monolithic encryption is coming. So these kind of fancy technologies that enable a whole new world of applications, not only for the Ethereum industry, but also for other industries. So ideally, there will be a big outcome out of all the innovation that is happening here, and we can already see a lot of libraries and things being created in Ethereum that are then used for traffic or normal companies that use the software that was built in Ethereum, but in other applications. So I think, yeah, there is a big innovation and a big network effect created by this unbeatable community, and hopefully looking forward to continue for many more years.
And if you come to Bitcoin conference, what will they are talking about?
They'll probably talk about, I don't know, something like, do you own Bitcoin? Yeah, I own Bitcoin. And you? Yeah, I also own Bitcoin. Something like that. So I think, so jokes aside, Bitcoin was the promoter of the blockchain itself, right? It was the first blockchain, and they created a lot of nice ideas, state channels. They were first proposed in Bitcoin, but the way everything was starting, say with color coins were a version of ERC20. They intended to do something like that, but I think the whole philosophy and the whole way of building something in Bitcoin is it doesn't need to change. It needs to be stable. It needs to work. It needs to be simple. And once you have that ethos, that ethos also stops you from innovating too crazily and creating big applications, because you must be stable. It's like already a blue chip company.
On developing.
Exactly. So in Ethereum it's the other way. It was more since the beginning a playground, having fun, experimenting. Of course, things like the DAO happened at the beginning, right? So at the beginning of Ethereum, everything was more chaotic. Smart contracts were like, nah, not so great. But things have been improving, and I think you can feel on the ethos of the two different communities, of the mentality of Ethereum of improving, creating more applications, building more and more and more, and growing the base of users, compared to this stability, immutability, not touching anything at all, and being everything as simple as Bitcoin and not doing anything else other than transacting on a store of value. I think we can do more than that, and I'm glad to be part of the Ethereum community too.
We will do the best in Ethereum, yeah?
Yeah.